The Red Holy Night, The Visitors from the Snow, 3-minute psychological winter horror. In the isolated village of Rimehaven, there was a rule older than any church or tradition. When the snow turns red, lock your doors. Do not answer. Do not speak. Do not look out the window. It happened only once every 30 years, a rare winter twilight when the sky bled faintly into the falling snow. A warm, eerie glow that painted the world in shades of rose and rust. They called it the Red Holy Night. Elias had heard the story since childhood, but he never believed it. He was 20 now, a rational man, the kind who trusted frostbite and wolves more than whispered myths. His parents had died the previous year, and this winter was his first alone in the old family cabin. He didn't expect the sky to turn red that night, but when evening came, it did. Slowly, like someone pulling a curtain of blood across the horizon. The snowflakes drifting past his window shimmered with a faint crimson tint, as if each one carried a drop of sunset trapped inside. The rule echoed in his mind. Do not look out the window. So, of course, he did. At first, he saw nothing but the glowing snowfall. Then, movement. Figures. People walking through the snow toward his cabin. His breath fogged the glass. There were 3 of them, 1 tall, 2 smaller. A family, his mother's red scarf, his father's heavy coat, his little sister's wool hat with the curled tassel. All 3 trudged through the glowing snow, faces turned toward the house, eyes dark and unreadable. No, this isn't real, Elias whispered. You're gone. A knock. 3 taps. Slow. Deliberate. He stepped back from the door, heart rattling in his chest. Another knock, harder this time, shaking the wood, the sound echoing through the empty cabin. Elias! A voice, soft and familiar, slid through the cracks like cold air. Open the door, sweetheart, it's cold out here. His mother's voice, but wrong, hollow, as if someone were trying to remember how she used to sound. Elias pressed his palms to his ears. No, you're not her. You're not. His father's voice followed. Son, let us in. Just open it. Just a little. The third voice, his sister's, was the worst. Eli, I found your glove, the one you lost, before she died in the lake. Elias stumbled backward, knocking over a chair. The knocking grew frantic, desperate, as if dozens of fists were hitting the door now. But when he glanced at the window, there were only 3 figures. Still, calm, waiting. Something warm trickled from his nose. He wiped it away. Blood. He felt dizzy, the world tilting, red edges pulsing in his vision, like something was pressing against his mind, squeezing, whispering. He crawled toward the fireplace, trying to look away from the window. Do not speak. Do not answer. Do not look. The rules rang inside his skull. A soft hiss filled the room, breath against glass. Slowly, impossibly slowly. The figures outside lifted their faces toward his window and smiled, not with joy, not with warmth, but with a deep, unnatural understanding, as if they could hear his thoughts, as if they knew what he feared most. A whisper seeped through the walls, through the floorboards, through his bones. If you look at us, we can come in. Elias squeezed his eyes shut. The knocking stopped. Silence. Slow, dragging footsteps circled the cabin, snow crunching softly. Then nothing. When he finally opened his eyes, the window was empty. The snow outside glowed faintly, peacefully. He thought he was safe, until he noticed the faintest reflection in the glass. Not behind him, but Beside him, 3 figures, smiling, closer than breath, as if they had stepped right out of the snow and into the room. The last thing Elias heard before the red light faded was his mother's voice, whispering gently, "We can only enter the houses of those who invite us with their eyes." And then the cabin was silent. By morning, the snow was white again, the door still locked, the windows unbroken. Elias was gone. All that remained were 3 sets of footprints leading away from the cabin, and 1 new set walking with them,